So there has been a lot of stuff going on in the music industry where a lot of artists are complaining about competing with AI music artists. One prime example is Jana Monet, which is a non-existent artist who is basically doing so well in the Billboard charts and is also getting the most stream. As I've been seeing most of what's been happening on Spotify, it's actually kind of crazy. And also the person behind it, her name is Nikki Jones. Every time I see that woman's face, it just makes me angry what she's doing right now, really angry. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't stand what she's doing right now. Kehlani made a really good point about music artists and AI artists. I'm not really crazy about Kehlani's music, but I do like the song Folded though. I think it bangs, but again, not really crazy about most of her music, can't really get into her, but I think she made a really good point about what the progress in making AI music and how bad it is.
Really, what I think is I don't think the public knows how AI music works. I think that they're saying, and I'm going to use the girl for an example, they're arguing with us, saying, no, she's writing these songs. And then just this thing is creating the image and the voice. No. All you have to do is prompt the AI. As in, I can go in right now and say, I want a mid-tempo ballad that relates to this certain demographic of people, that talks about this kind of struggle, that has Brandy ad-libs, Brandy vocals, a third verse, a key change, a modulation, and then see what it gives me back. And then go, maybe I don't really like that. How about a second verse that has something to do with joy and then losing your joy? That's not writing a song. That's erasing all these incredible songwriters in history who were able to transmute emotion and able to learn song structure and go, wow, how do I get him in the first verse? How do I translate this conversation that we're having into these 4 lines that just punch you in the gut the second you hear it? Everything people put into that. What about the mixing engineers? What about the producers? What about the instrumentalists? What about the people that you call to make the cover art? And the photography has gotten us so far in music culture. We equate some of our favorite musicians with their iconic album covers. Now you can just put me in the background of a da-da-da-da, now put me in a jungle.
And it's really crazy how people are still supporting Jana Monet. I mean, this woman is almost on 200 subscribers. To those who are subscribing, what drugs have you been taking? Because honestly, this sounds garbage, the music that I've been hearing. And I really could not stand it for the last 20 seconds. I just did not even bother trying to listen to the rest of the stuff. I didn't want to give it attention. But the reason why I'm making this video is because I want to talk about some of the music artists that are complaining about the AI music. So the people that are complaining about the AI music, some of you had no problem with photographers, graphic designers, and artists like myself having AI replacing those things. You had no problem with AI replacing those things. Yet now you guys are complaining about AI replacing a lot of stuff in the music. And now it feels different in your industry, doesn't it? Because now that you guys have complained about it, there are some music artists out there that have used AI art to do the cover art, i.e. Ice Spice. If Ice Spice complains about this, I would not give a damn if she complains about it, nor would I have sympathy for her music, because her music sucks anyway. But still, I don't have sympathy for those people, because again, you're the one who made that bed, now lay on it. This is becoming a thing now, it's becoming the norm, and I'm worried for the music artists, I'm worried for the people that actually didn't support AI art or AI music, that actually care about the real art that humans can make. And there are some that are supporting Jana Monet. Honestly, I'm hoping that the company that she's using the music to make stuff of gets sued. It really does. Because they're not doing their own thing. They are creating something from producers making the music and the music itself. It's that bad. But unfortunately, those people that subscribe to her and making this happening are not seeing the bigger picture, including Timbaland, little bellend. But still, I'm not really having any sympathy for those that actually supported AI art but they're now complaining about AI music taking over. This is what's going to happen. I've made videos about it before and now I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Honestly, I really don't care for you guys that are complaining about music, but were okay with photographers being replaced, graphic designers being replaced, now artists being replaced. It's actually very, very sad. But again, it is what it is. It was gonna happen. We did try to warn you, but nah, bro, you didn't listen. You weren't listening. You weren't listening. Some of you guys were probably saying, I never expected it.
I never expected it.
But yeah, to those artists that actually support art and actually support real music, I do feel sorry for those that are actually getting their dreams shattered by this sort of thing, because they don't really deserve it. People have passion to be creative and want to get paid off of their creativity, and it sucks, you know, it really sucks. But at the same time, I really do feel for those that actually did not support AI music and do not support AI art. For the ones that actually supported AI for music and art, yeah, go F yourself.